Hi guys, this is Kim S, and I'm here to show you another Photoshop trick you can use in your digital scrapbooking. You can see here that I've been working on a Project Life page with One Little Bird So Major kit. And I've already picked out my title and got my photos here. But what I want to show you is that you can see that I've done some journaling on this journal card. And instead of journaling straight across the card, I've followed these diagonal lines. And I use text on a path to do that, and that's what I want to show you today. So I'm going to go over here where I have my journal card open. To use text on a path, we're going to use our pen tool. And you can select that from the tool palette here. It's this one that looks a little bit like the bottom of a pen, or you can use P as your keyboard shortcut. And I'm going to start drawing my lines. So the first thing I'm going to do is just click where you want to start your line, and then you'll click over here to finish it. Now, I don't want to connect my next point to this one right here, so I'm going to command click and to deselect this line. Draw my next one. So click here, draw another line, click here, and you see that I forgot to command click, so I'll delete that one. Command click, or control if you're on a PC. Click again, command click to deselect. Click again, command click to deselect. And I'll just keep doing that until I have all my lines that I want drawn. And so let's say that if I draw a line and I draw it too high, you can actually hold down Command and drag that point down to where you want it to be. So I've got my lines set up now. So now I need my text. So I'll go over here to the text tool, and you can also use T to select that. And what I'm going to do is, you'll see right now I've got these dashed lines that make a square around my cursor. When I hover over my path, they'll actually switch to this kind of squiggly line. And that means that we will be putting our text on this path. So now I'll just click here, and you can start typing your journaling out. And you'll see that your text will follow your path. Now, you'll notice that as I keep typing, I've actually lost my text here. For whatever reason, Photoshop will only follow the first segment of the path, so we'll actually have to come back here. To keep going on to the next paths, you'll just actually have to, you'll see over here that it's made a new type path. Deselect that, confirm my text, go here, and start again on this next line. And then we can just keep typing until we fill up our whole card with journaling. So after I'm done with this line, I'll go over here and deselect again, start on my next line. And this is a really simple use for it. You could actually probably get the same effect by going here and changing actually your leading here and then turning your text. So I'm also going to show you a more kind of unique use for text on a path. Okay, so this is my second page here, and you can see on this one that this Easter kind of curves here, follows the curve of the ribbon. And I'm also going to show you on this one how to make a paragraph of text follow a path. So let's get started on that. So the first thing I'm going to do is my Easter text. So I need a path that follows this ribbon up here. So I'll take our pen tool again, put my first point right about here, and then I'll end it somewhere over here. And you'll see that I get a straight line. And to make that curve, just hold down your mouse cursor, and you'll see it starts to curve, and you can just kind of move this around until you get something that is pretty close to that ribbon. So that looks pretty good. So I'll let go of that. So I've got my path. So I need to go and get my text. Switch this to my script here. Probably want it to be a little bit bigger. We'll go to 24 to start with. And you'll see if I hover over my path, I get the path on a text on a path tool again. So I'll start typing type in my Easter 2013. So that's a little too big. I'm going off my journal card. Let's bring that back to 18. Okay. Well, it's actually 214. Let's make it a little bit small. And now you see, I actually don't want this that far over there. I want to move it along the path. And to move text along the path, you'll come over here, right below your text tool, you've got this dark arrow is your path selection tool. If it's the white arrow, you just need to hold down on until this comes up. So you can get the path selection tool. Come here and grab my path. And you'll see when I hover over this, there's my text error will have this little arrow. And this means I can push my text along this path until I'm happy with it. Actually, you can even flip it. I don't want to do this, but you could if you want to for some reason. Flip it upside down. Let's see. That looks good for me. So that'll help you if you want to push your text along the path. So that's good. Now I want to put my journaling down here, but obviously I want it to kind of, stay in this area where I would be able to write. So we're going to draw another path. This time we're going to make a whole shape. Make sure we deselect so we're on a new path. So you just start drawing. You can, make points right here. I'm going to curve this a little. Come down here. You'll see actually that this curves and I don't want it to. So what I'm going to use is the convert point tool. Select the convert point tool. Choose that. That'll give me a straight line right there. Go back to my pen tool. Keep going until I've got a whole area right here. And I'll go back to my text tool. And this time is what we're going to do is it's text in an area. And you'll see when I hover over this area, my text tool is going to change from being in the square to being in a circle. And now, if I start typing, go back to my journaling text here, that I can start journaling. And it will follow this area I've set up for it. That's just a couple ways you can use paths to change up the ways click off this, to change up your journaling a little bit, make it more realistic. Obviously I need to go back and edit this path so that it doesn't overlap this ribbon. But that's just a really quick way to do it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for following along.